What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. We're going to give folks just a quick second or two to join. We'll let the notifications go out to everyone to let them know that we are starting onboarding for the Book Profits Club, y'all. It's been a minute since I've seen you. It's been a minute, but we're gonna rock and roll. Let me pull up comments so I can see those that are coming in from YouTube. So, as you're coming in, put in your city and state. If you are outside of the U.S., put your country, because honey, we are international up in these Book Profits Club streets, okay? We are international, so put your city and state, or if you're outside of the U.S., put your country. So for those of you who do not know, let me come back. For those of y'all who do not know, I am Nishika Melton, and I am the productivity coach for Book Profits Club. And this statistic that I'm about to give y'all, it bothers me every time I say it, but it's reality. And the reality of the situation is over 70% of founders, people who start businesses like yourself, if you are an author or you're looking to be an author, that is a business, okay? Over 70% of them say they sacrificed their mental health to get to the place of success that they thought they wanted. But on top of that, it was their physical health, it was their families, it was their marriages, so many things they sacrificed that they actually didn't have to. The other catch to that, because people will say, oh, of course founders did. Well, over 65% of 9-to-5 employees, no matter what level, say they also sacrifice their mental health to get to a place of success that they thought they wanted, chasing that promotion, chasing that title, chasing that bag. And I'm telling you that you don't have to. So, stay to the end of this training, and I'm going to show you how we can work together, because I am that person who helps you get from that vision that you have, that idea that you have, that dream, that goal, to the finish line without sacrificing your most valuable asset. You know what that is? That's you. You are your most valuable asset. All right? That's you. Don't let anybody tell you different. So welcome to the Book Profits Club. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As they used to say in the choir anniversaries, we'll welcome you once, we'll welcome you twice, we welcome you 3 times. Today, I'm going to show you how to get logged into school. I'm going to show you the BPC system. We're going to get oriented and focused on building your success funnel. Success funnel. People say, how do I get to this dollar amount? How do I get to this place? It's through the success funnel to help you grow your author business, because that book is your leverage. Hello? If you are able to type, because I know some people are low-key watching at work. Hello, happy Friday. Some people are driving. If you are able to type leverage in the chat, put that into the chat, okay? And the purpose of the onboarding is to walk you through logging in, finding your resources. There are tons and tons and tons of trainings, and getting you started on the essential things of your success funnel. You don't want to jump around. We know that was a song back in the day, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that in BPC, okay? That's not it. This is what we're asking, which is very reasonable. This is your reasonable service, y'all. 6 months. 6 months of you being diligent and focused and following the plan. Now, if you over here tweaking and slipping and sliding, I'm sorry. We're not responsible for that. But if you give us 6 months and you are following what we're teaching you, then you will reach success. Hello? Or as I normally say, hello, okay? You can sell 8 books to cover your business. 8 books. If you're selling your book at $20, nothing less, $20. I learned that from Coach Taria, honey, because I was shortchanging myself at the beginning of my author journey. $20, 8 books, and you charge for shipping. You charge $5 for shipping, okay? Unless the post office sends a surge, child, and you know it might happen. Now, before we get started, have you completed your new members form? I'm going to show you school because I know you're asking, new members form. What you talking about, Willis? Is that what you're asking? Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my school. So when you log into school, you want to make sure that it says Book Profits Club, okay? And then you're going to go over into Classroom, right? You see where it says Start here? That's where you start. If you have not gone here, we need you to go here as soon as this call is over. Don't do it now because I don't want you to miss out on everything else that you need to do. But you want to make sure you click Start here and you're going to complete your new members form. Now, I'm so glad Coach Taria brought this back because this was my introduction to the BPC system. I got it for free. I tried it out for free for 30 days. That's what I did 4 years ago. Do that. And maximize, learn the system, play around with it. And then after the 30 days, it will start billing you, okay? Make sure that you are on the onboarding every Friday until it becomes automatic, the things that I'm talking about. You want to make sure you access this calendar. You see where it's got morning devotion. There are replays, okay? All you have to do is click and there's the file. Or if you want to join the morning devotion, you can just go to the calendar. There's the link. There's no looking for emails or anything like that. The other thing is if it's an event that's going on right now, like the new member onboarding, all you have to do is click on it and you have the link that you are able to join right from the community. Okay? So make sure, let me do this real quick. If you have not joined, I'm gonna put this in the chat. And I want you to you all remember where I went. Let me go back. Go under settings because you can also invite people to join. Go under settings and you want to click copy. That's your affiliate link. If you ever hear Coach Taria talking about the affiliate link, that's it. I'm putting it into the chat. If you have not joined the school community, join. Coach Gail, hello. Thank you for your question. Is that included in the $27 monthly membership after 30 days? So the 30-day, you're talking about once you do it, let me go back. Let me get out of school. Hold on. Let's go back here. So once you do the BPC system, for 30 days, you're asking if you're paying $27 a month, is that included with your membership? Good question. Hold your thought, because I'm actually going to go over what's included in the membership. So you are right in the vein. Yes, 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 yes. So make sure you do the start here. Fill out all the information. When Coach Taria asks for a headshot, if you have a full body shot, that is actually the most ideal, because they can crop it and do whatever they need to do with that picture, okay? So we provide a lot of resources. Coach Taria is huge on teaching. There are videos for everything. You are going to get tools to run your entire business. So let me go back to school. Whenever you log in, it's going to bring you right to this community page. When you click on classroom, so that's where the start here is, all of these trainings. Okay? Go through the trainings. Go through the trainings. Go through the trainings. And you see the BPC system training says coming soon. Success funnel framework coming soon. Write a book in 3 days coming soon. These are coming. But the BPC system training actually happens live every Wednesday. Okay? Every single Wednesday, you can get that training live. And you're also able to ask questions. So this is the route, this is the journey, this is the plan. You're going to log into school. And I put the link in the chat. You're going to log into school and introduce yourself. Now, if you were on my previous trainings, you know that I look at all the introductions in the community. And I can tell who's been on onboarding and who has not, because your introduction ain't right. It's not hitting all the cylinders. This introduction is not your elevator speech. Okay? With this introduction, you need to tell who you are. You need to tell where you're located. Tell what your book is about. Tell what your transformation is. If there are certain groups that you want to network with, like if you're in child care and you want to connect with other folks who are in that vein or you know, in that realm, that sphere, mention that. Give detail. Because when we are looking for podcast guests, I have a podcast and I'll start looking for guests next month. My podcast season goes from October to March and it is live. So there are no edits, there is no do-over, there is no redo, it is live. So I'll start looking for guests next month. I'll go through the introductions and see, oh, is this a person that would be good to be on my podcast? So be specific, give details. And then when you go to other people's introduction, comment and see if that's somebody you want to connect with and in what way. Log into the software. So the software will be elite members only. Now there is, if you want to do it outside of elite, that at one time was an option. I would just say, you know, send an email or message Coach Taria on school. Probably messaging her on school would be the easiest way, the quickest way, because she gets a ton of emails. Just message her on school. But if you are an elite member, elite membership comes with a lot of perks. A lot of perks. Please hear me when I say that. And then I've already talked about the start here. That is the new membership form, new members form. Make sure you fill that out today. Get it done today. If you don't have like the perfect picture, that's fine. That's fine, because every time Coach Taria offers an opportunity for, you know, the group to be a speaker, as part of the application, she asks for an updated photo. So it doesn't have to be the perfect one, especially if you know you're going to be doing some updates maybe in a month or two. Just go ahead and send a photo so that she knows who you are. And then when the opportunity presents itself and you want to speak at the pop-up workshop, she does one every single month. If you want to do at the pop-up workshop, if you want to speak in Ghana, if she winds up going to Dubai, you know, all these different things, she has an application that is filled out and you can put the updated pictures there. Okay, so don't stress over that. And then you want to make sure you add the calendar events to your own calendar. Okay, that calendar in school only shows what's going on with BPC. It doesn't have everybody else's events on there. That would be under the announcements tab. Announcements. So if anybody has anything going on and they're sharing it with the community, it will be under announcements. And then this is something that's really big. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, be at every event that you qualify for. Author All-Stars is coming up in December. Be in the room. Early bird tickets are on sale right now. I literally bought mine yesterday. I bought it yesterday. Okay? Be in the room. It is a time to be had. It is a time that we celebrate each other. Yes. It always happens around December 4th and 5th, so you can block that out on your calendar. You're always welcome to stay longer in Atlanta. It happens in Atlanta. December 4th and 5th, block it out. Okay? So here are the links to keep at the forefront of your mind. bookprofitsclub.com. And then the link for the BPC system is app.bpcsystem.com. And then obviously, you know, the school community. All right. I go into school so much, I don't even have to put in login information no more on any of my devices because it just automatically logs me in. I'm like, ooh, I visit a lot. All right, so here are our steps. So school is where 90% of where everything is. The trainings, the networking, connecting to the live calls like we are right now. All right? School. Get that on your phone. I think you can access it through, there's a school app if you want to. I just type in school and go for it. Sign up for the BPC system at bpcsystem.com for 30 days for free. And when I say go in and play with it, go in and play with it. If there's a way that you can be online on Wednesdays with your phone to see the Wednesday training, then have your laptop or computer up so that you can go along with Coach Taria while she's going through whatever she's going through. That is so ideal. That is so ideal. And play around with it. Don't worry about breaking it. You're not going to break it. If you start playing around with the funnels, and let me go ahead and show you all the system. Hold on. Let me check my questions too, because we have, oh, no problem, Coach Gail. No problem whatsoever. No problem at all. Okay, I'm going to show y'all the BPC, just a quick little caution thing when you're going into the BPC system. Okay? When you go into the system for the first time, there are going to be some pre-made funnels for you. When you start to build and you click these three dots, you see where it says clone it and give it another name. Do not edit what's already in there. That way, if you accidentally delete something, it's fine because you still have the original. So whatever, no, these are mine, you know. I have the preset ones in here, but this is a preset, pre-made. You click on the three dots, click clone. It will allow you to rename it. So you can name it, leave it what it is, and you see where it put copy. You can leave it right there as copy, and the copy is the one you want to play with. Okay? That's the only cautionary tale I would say in regards to the system. And let me show you. You would come over here to sites. I kind of jumped the gun a little bit. You would come over here to sites. It's going to automatically bring you to funnels. And then the pre-made ones are there. Whatever the pre-made ones are. You click the three dots and click clone. And then once you click the clone, it will come up automatically with copy. That's fine. That's the one you play around with. And do whatever, delete, move, whatever. But leave the original as the original so that you can always, always, always go back to it. Okay? That's the only, I guess you can say, big tip I would say for the BPC system. Otherwise, go around and play around. Within the school platform as well as the BPC system, let me see if it's still, let me check something real quick, guys and gals, because within the system, the actual, yes, it's here. Let me share it again. So when you go into the system and you go all the way down to the bottom and you see where it says BPC system training, you're going to see modules. There are 7 modules. The modules are in the order that you need to learn them because it's helping you set up. The CRM is the BPC system. So getting it set up, learning the different areas, and you see 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So this is another one of those things that either watch it on your phone or your desktop and have your laptop right there so that you can go through it. But it's broken down into digestible pieces so that you don't feel overwhelmed. Okay? And keep in mind that with the system, because Coach Taria had mentioned this, I can't remember if it was on a call or in an email. You're paying for the system, but there's going to be a charge which is outside of our hands for text messages, emails, and calls. It's a very minimal charge, okay, because this is a white label of Go High Level. So it's a very minimal charge. I think I'm charged like $10, $20 a month, just depending on how many I send out. But these are unavoidable. You'll see when you start setting up that there are federal regulated things that must be done. It's just part of the game, y'all. We have no control over that. All right? Now, people always ask, what do I do first? Well, I already told you when we went through that journey, you do your log into school, introduce yourself, get that new member form done. Done. D-U-N. D-U-N, done. Okay then. D-U-N, done. The next big thing for you to start seeing the money, okay, your success funnel. Success funnel. Because this is not get rich quick. This is not get rich overnight. This is about building a strong foundation that's going to continue pouring in. Okay? Your hook item. Your hook item is your freebie. It could be a 10-minute masterclass on a small portion of what your transformation is about. It could be an ebook. Everybody is doing ebooks. The ebook should only be about maybe 10 to 15 pages. We're not giving folks a whole novel, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, okay? No. The hook item, that's the freebie. That's what is going to get them into your funnel so that you're able to get their contact information. Because remember, there are 2 things you are looking for: coins and contacts. No matter where, if you are vending You're on a podcast, coins, and contacts. The intro item, that's your low cost product or service. For a lot of people, that's their book. Okay? Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. That's your book. Then your core item, that's your main product that everybody can participate in. That's the one that's like $197 to $497. And then you have your high ticket offer. This could be a retreat. It could be a one-on-one. Let me tell you something about them one-on-ones, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. One-on-one is a VIP experience. Everybody's not supposed to be able to afford one-on-one. Y'all see that one eye closed? Everybody's not supposed to be able to afford that. So that's going to be premium. That's for the person that they are ready to focus. They are ready to hone in and get her done. Okay? They are ready to put the pedal to the metal, do the work, hit the grind. Okay? $10,000 per month book. Oof. Oof. How many of y'all are wanting to make $10,000 a month? Me. Consistently every single month. Oh, let's put up two hands. Because 20% of those who have your book will invest in your premium item. 20%. That means 80% are going to do something else. Whether it's silently stalk, they're always looking for a freebie. You got those people. They don't do nothing until it's a free something. Don't pay no attention to them. Eventually, they're going to come around. Okay? Eventually. So, when you're talking about doing that premium, remember I told you that core could go up to $497. Beyond that, it's a premium item. And don't be scared of your value. Don't be scared of your worth. Oh, listen. Don't be scared of your worth. Everybody's not going to do premium. They're not supposed to. Because you want that person to not waste your time. You make a $10,000 pack. To make $10,000, you'd get a $1,000 package. All right? And 50 people to do it. What I would tell you, so that you don't drive yourself crazy, get your hook item together. You can have people look at it, review it, give their feedback. Think about what you want that hook item to do other than hook them. Your intro item is your book. Well, Miss Nishika, I don't have a book yet. You're going to have a book. You're going to have a book. And the fortune is in the follow-up, y'all. When you start getting people in your funnel, when I got in Taria Vision Avant's funnel, y'all, let me tell you something, girl. She says she is the queen of book profiting. She is the queen of follow-up. Because I got a doggone email or text message from that chick every other day. You hear me? I lied to you not. I was like, dang, she worse than Amazon. But look where I am. Right? I've been with her for 4 years. So I ain't mad. I'm learning. Listen. Once you get them in your funnel, go through the training or be on that Wednesday call to learn how to set up your automations and get them things going. You're not going to get every person, but you will get the right one. Come on, somebody. You will get the right one. Okay? Hello. Now, with the BPC Success Schedule, This is what you're going to be following. One webinar per month for an hour. Now, for me, I do my webinar every single week. And it covers webinar and broadcast. I do it every single week. Every Thursday, I go live on Instagram and Facebook for an hour. And I'm teaching. I'm teaching how to reclaim 10 hours in your week, every single week. So my 1 and 2 are combined. All right? 2 to 3 hours per week. You're doing 4 to 6 discovery calls. That's what that DS stands for. I call mine strategy sessions. 4 to 6 discovery calls. And the discovery calls, you're going to build up to that number, but it requires you to do these things. 1 hour a day, spend sending 30 DMs. So if you do 30 DMs in Facebook one day, then you'll do them in Instagram, then you'll do them in LinkedIn, and then it may be that you go to text messages, right? But an hour a day in those DMs. And then 2 to 4 hours per month on other people's platforms. Those are the OPPs. 2 OPPs per month. I just told you that from October to March, I do a live podcast. If you're a guest on my podcast, you took care of one of those OPPs. Because my podcast it's literally an hour and it's live. Pay attention in the school community to the announcements. There are folks in there looking for speakers. They're looking for podcast guests. They're looking for people to be in their collaboration book projects. You don't have to work that hard to get those OPPs. Just be active in the school community. And we have folks in BPC that are prime time as far as radio shows, like legit radio show, Turn Your Dial. I know people sometimes call their podcast a radio show, but I mean like Turn Your Dial on your radio show. Just pay attention. I ain't gonna call no names because I don't want to be people like, oh, you highlighting such and such. Just pay attention. Pay attention, okay? Weekly meetings every Monday night. Money Mondays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We share our wins. Last Monday, we had the training. We heard from Inga, and she specializes in the grant writing. This Monday, it will be Coach Taria. If you are an elite member, you get to do a Monday night training. I told y'all elite membership comes with benefits. A lot. And when you're doing that meeting, you're also sharing your information. You're sharing your freebie. What does that freebie do, that hook item? It gets you into your funnel. I want you to pay attention to the opportunities that Coach Taria gives for us to have success. Wednesdays at noon is the BPC call. If that ever changes, Coach Taria will send out an email. She'll also put it in school. Our devotional. Monday through Thursday is the regular devotional time. Friday, normally we have like an extended time within the school community, but normally the devotional is from 15 to 30 minutes long, okay? And then obviously, Fridays at 1 o'clock, it's with me doing onboarding. Hello, nice to have you here, okay? This is every single week. Every single week. We know that Rome wasn't built in a day. But it's sometimes hard to remember when it's your Rome that you're trying to build, right? And you're hearing other people's successes and you're like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Listen. You cannot compare your day 1 or your day 10 to somebody's year 4 or year 10. There has been a lot of trial and error. Those, when I showed y'all the BPC system, let me go back real quick. Let me go back and show you. I'm going to show you. Y'all, I have created so many sites and funnels and all the different things and changed this and changed that and redone this and redone that. Look, it's going to happen. Don't be frustrated because you got to do something different, or you got to tweak it, or you got to rework it. This is trial and error. You're learning. As you learn, you're going to improve. Okay? Plug into the calls. Follow the success schedule. Don't be afraid to reach out to people with those DMs. And if you're not sure what to say on the DM, then put that in the school community. You know, put at the top, question about DMs, and just be like, Coach Taria, can you do a training on, or do a video on what we need to say with these DMs? Of course. So, Coach Gail, I told you I was going to go through the tiers. Here you go. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot or a picture with your phone. So with the standard, which is free, you get the school community, you get the success schedule. School community is networking and all that kind of stuff. It is valuable. Premium, which is $47 per month. Now, if you came in at a discounted rate, which is okay, perfect for you. Let me tell you something. The price today will not be the price tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because Coach Taria sent out emails and said, oh, it's going up. It's going up. It's going to increase on this date. The price today will not be the price tomorrow. So as a premium member, you get the access to the Monday calls. Yes. Quarterly masterminds at a premium rate investment, which means you're going to get it at a discounted rate. Okay? You also get access to the success schedule and the 5K in 5 days challenge. That is $5,000 in 5 days. Okay? If you are VIP, which if you were to join now, it would be $97 per month. The masterminds are included. The masterminds are phenomenal, and the next one is going to be in October. Okay? The VIP will also get access to the Write a Book in 3 Days course, which Coach Taria is revamping and updating. It's at the VIP level that you get automatic access to the software. But here's the amazing thing. Your first capture page with the automations to include the emails and text messages will be designed for you. It will be built for you at the VIP level. If you're not sure what level you are in at, just put in a message in the WhatsApp group and under BPC, no, put it in the general and just ask what level is your membership if you can't find your confirmation email. And then the visibility package, that obviously is going to come with more. You're going to get everything from the VIP, plus you're going to get the Get Paid, Get Seen. You're going to learn how to do your power talk. You're going to learn how to interview. And you remember I pointed out that the Success Funnel Framework, that was a course that's coming. The Visibility Elite group will get access to that. And then depending on the package that you enroll into, you will also get one-on-one coaching. Okay? The huge thing about this particular one, you get pitched to podcasts, conferences, magazines. You get automatically pitched. It is done for you. So that group is more of a done for you opportunity when it comes to getting seen. That's why it's called visibility. Okay? And that one does not have a price because there are different packages that you can pick. So if that's something that you're interested in, then I would just message in the WhatsApp or message Coach Taria and say that you want to talk to somebody about the Visibility Elite package. So here are our dates. I told you that the mastermind is coming up in October 1st through the 4th. Thursday is work. Work. You're going to do the work. Don't be intimidated by it. It's what you need, I promise. Friday is content day. Now there's going to be a charge for the content day. That was shown in the tiers. Why is there a charge? Because we're using somebody else's facility, okay? Saturday is Taste Urban. If you want to do a keynote or power intro talk, you can let Coach Taria know. There is an additional charge for that. But just to attend Saturday Taste Urban, there's no additional charge. There's going to be a rooftop celebrate, okay? And then Sunday, if you want, no pressure, you can go to church with Coach Taria. You can go to a different church every day. And then also attend brunch. And then, as I mentioned, the Author All-Stars Dinner, the 4th and 5th, early bird tickets are on sale right now. Get those tickets while they're early bird special. We will have the dinner, and then the next day will be the workshop, okay? And then I also mentioned pop-up. There's a pop-up workshop every single month. So the one in September is going to be the 19th. It is taking place in Atlanta, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then she's going to let us know about the October and November. There's normally not a pop-up in December because of Author All-Stars, but if she changes her mind, she'll let us know. There's also going to be another opportunity to do Taste Urban in October. Well, the one that'll be the mastermind weekend, and then another one in December. So the one on the October 3rd is part of the mastermind. If you need to take a screenshot of that, definitely do it. Definitely do it. And then here are additional dates if you are interested in going to Ghana or Dubai. Take a picture of that. I'm not going to read all of that, but you can see that there is a lot going on. There are people that go on these trips every single year. Make it happen, make it do what it do. If you need a payment plan, I know that the BPC system, if you set your system up correctly, it automatically allows Affirm and Klarna. I think you have to check PayPal, which will allow you to pay, make payments. But you can also use that for yourself with your high ticket items, or even your, anything else that you might be offering that's above $100 if people needed a payment plan. Okay? Now, Coach Taria had mentioned that she's looking at having chapters in different areas. So if you're looking, once you get acclimated to everything and you want to have a chapter in your area, let her know. If you have a space or you have an area for content days, let her know. If you are a planner and you want to plan a BPC retreat, let her know. If that's your thing, that's your vibe, that's what you do, okay? And then even outside of the chapters, just to meet up, for the groups to get together. Like I'm in Greensboro, Dr. Stevie's in Greensboro, but we have other folks in North Carolina that we could meet up and meet in one place. There's a lot of people in Atlanta and all over the country. So consider that if that's something that you're interested in doing. Alrighty, now let me check my questions to make sure we are rocking and rolling. there. I don't want to miss out on anything. All right, I told you that if you stay till the end, you will also get the opportunity to work with me. Now, there's a couple of different options. This option that you see on the screen right now is a do-it-yourselfer, because that's what some people like. So you would scan that QR code or go to that website, and it's a do-it-yourself, okay? If you are that person that you want to have, you need to have a strategy call with me, I'm going to put my calendar link in the chat. Click on that link and book your call. It's a 30-minute call. It's not a pressure call. I ask you specific questions that you will answer honestly. We're vetting each other. You'll also ask me questions. And then I tell you what other areas that I have that will allow you to work with me that are both meeting the needs of your budget, meeting the need of where you are, wanting to reclaim those 10 hours in your week, wanting to minimize your stress levels, wanting to maybe even clarify what your vision is, because if I ask you, maybe you really can't tell me. So we have that call. So go ahead and click that link and book your strategy call. Why is this important to me? Y'all, let me tell you. So in real life, I'm a mother of 6 children, wife. My husband is a senior pastor, so take from that what you will. We don't use the term first lady, but for those that do, hello. I also am a licensed realtor, so I have my own real estate firm. I'm a property manager. That's where I am right now. I manage a 30-unit apartment building. I have my podcast. I have my books. I have my productivity coaching. I have a conference coming up in September, the Minding My Business conference. Let me pull that flyer up really, really quick. If you can get to North Carolina, to Greensboro, North Carolina, the conference is going to be on Saturday, September 26th. Saturday, September 26th. This is not a conference where you just kind of sit there and do nothing. You know what I mean? Where people are just talking your head off, and you're not really learning anything. This is a conference where you come in, you are learning, you literally get to ask questions. After each presenter talks, you get to come in and ask questions. I'm going to see if it'll let me share my screen here. Give me 1 second, guys. It don't wanna do right. Hold on. Let's remove this. Yes. And let's go back here. Now let's go. Here we go. Trying to do it from the picture. Let's see if it'll let me magnify it. Hold on. But as I was saying, let me work and talk. As I was saying, this conference is one I do feed because I like to eat. I like to eat. Hello, I like to eat. So I do feed. The registration is only $47. Doors open at 9 a.m. We are there till about 2 or 3. I do have vendors that are there, but I don't have a lot. Why? Because I want you to learn. So whether you are a business owner, you are a stay-at-home parent, you're working a 9 to 5, you're retired and trying to transition into something new, you need to be at this conference. I'm still trying to play with it. It won't come up, but it's fine. It's fine. I will post it. I'll post it in the school community. Be on site. Be in the building. Greensboro, September 26th. Are there any other questions? Because we're going to go ahead and wrap this up for today. I'm checking. All right. You all have a fabulous Friday. Enjoy your weekend wherever you are. And I will see y'all on the Monday night call. If you think of any questions after this is over, just put it in the school community and we'll get you taken care of. All right? Y'all take care. Bye-bye.